A Silent Voice, or if you're Japanese, Koe no Katachi, by Yoshitoki Oima, published from 2013 to 2014. This is a non-spoiler review, so I will keep details as vague as possible. The manga is about Soya Ishida and how he bullied a deaf girl named Shoko Nishimiya so badly that she transferred out of their middle school. From there, his life starts to unravel. A Silent Voice is about his journey in search of redemption. It's the characters that really make this story, this entire series, work. They're layered. Villains aren't just villains, they're misguided. The protagonist himself is a bully, or at least was at the start, and the good guys have their own demons. Plus, Shoya's bullying, it isn't justified with some cliche about his dad beating him up at home. His reasons are petty, and there are a number of factors involved, which I actually found refreshing. It rings truer to reality. In my own life, I don't always know why I do the things I do. There are so many small things at play. We're complicated beings, even to ourselves. Our anger and emotions, they don't always lead us down a logical path. This manga captures the complexities of high school drama and bullying. So many things come down to misunderstanding others, to not making the effort and taking the time to really hear the voices of those around us. And it's got great art, but not only are the panels impressive to look at, they go the extra mile to enhance the story. When a frame's peppered with dialogue, it's usually because things are moving quickly or a character feels overwhelmed. And when it's silent, I remember one section in particular where probably for 8 or 9 pages, we have no dialogue whatsoever. We're just following Shoko, and it's a very effective, emotional scene, devoid of distractions. It feels personal. The idea of Xing out faces was a brilliant creative choice, and the characters are distinct in personality and appearance. I enjoyed all of their designs, except for maybe Nagatsuka, but his out-of-place look matches who he is. However, events past and present are sometimes covered multiple times. I have mixed feelings here. New things are revealed with each of the various versions, but I really wanted to move forward with these characters. What I'm less split on is the opening. It's important, but it's really rough. For the first 3 or 4 issues, I had trouble getting into the story. Shoya is a terrible person. The extent of his bullying, honestly, I wasn't sure I'd be able to finish this. Things are drug out over long periods of time. I didn't feel that was necessary. I understood a lot of what the story was trying to say long before it finished saying it, and I'd be eager to move on. And though I tend to find exaggerated characters much less distracting in manga since the characters are already cartoons, I still occasionally found myself annoyed with how horrible they could be. They don't always feel quite genuine. At times, the motivations don't quite work. It's one thing for them to think the way they do. I don't have to understand all of it to buy them as characters. But sometimes I felt like individuals would do and say things no sane human being would do or say. Lastly, the ending, I wanted it to give me a little more. It cuts off too early, and some of the decisions that Shoya comes to, they seem to come out of left field. Are his aspirations genuine here? It all made me realize how little I'd learned about the character throughout this series. In conclusion, A Silent Voice is definitely worth reading. It's thought-provoking, funny at times, and a great exploration of bullying and its side effects. The exaggerated characters and slower bits, those were just occasional distractions. It's still getting 5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, that's all I've got. If you liked this review, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks for listening. Peace.